States from. We share abundance. We share abundance as a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, and we're the United States of the world. And we're on a mission to banish poverty. We've been around for about 3 years, and as I said, we are an emerging nation. We've been putting in some really solid foundations, and we're now building our income to put funds into the treasury, improve the liquidity of our currency and its value. And that can only benefit our members. So who can be a member or a citizen? We sometimes call them citizens, sometimes members. Literally anybody. There's no fee to join, and we welcome people from every continent, every country, every gender, every colour, class, creed, educational level, financial status, height, weight, whatever. We don't recognise any superficial differences. We just treat everybody as a human being, part of that big family of humanity all linked together. And that is a non-separatist ideology. We do recognise that every human being is unique and so has something unique to offer our community, and therefore is of equal value to every other member of our community. Okay, with that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly, and I can see we've got comments coming in already. Let me open the chat thing there. We have Lewis in saying hi from Portugal, and then we've got comments from Facebook. So I'm going to get over to Facebook right now, because that's where we see most of the comments, and I can't tell who the users are, what the names are from the app here that we use to stream on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. So let's get over to Facebook right now. And when I get there, I'm going to be looking for the group We Share Abundance Publicly. And when Facebook obliges by bringing that up, I'm going to be looking for the 9th of August, I think, aren't I? Yeah, 9th of August. So far, so good. Click to expand. We should get the comments up, and we have. And we've got Norm in from Doncaster, UK, and Deborah in saying hi from Southern Alabama, USA. And I'm sure we'll have a few more people in, but we'll get started pretty soon in our normal fashion with a very short prayer to help us find the path to happiness. Happiness is what everybody seeks. Everybody wants to be happy, but not everybody knows how to be happy. You can't buy happiness. There are people that have got pots and pots of money and are still not happy. It doesn't mean that you're going to be sad if you've got a lot of money. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't want to have plenty of cash that you can do whatever you want with. But it does mean that the size of your bank balance isn't going to affect your happiness. So what does make you happy? Well, the only path to true happiness is through loving service to others. And once you get on that path and you set that as your goal, then not only will you satisfy that hole inside you, which is always looking for something else, but you will also find that everything that you want and need in life just flows automatically to you. And it's a much better way of being successful. Chasing money, it's very difficult. Very few people are successful at doing that. And even those that do are not necessarily happy. So go for the loving service to others and have everything you want and need in life delivered to you. We've got Kingsley in from Manchester, UK, and we've got Kay in from somewhere, I don't know where. Oh, we got Leon in from California. Nice to see you, Leon. Leon is one of our support team, a very valued member, and it's lovely to see some of our support team making the live. Most of them check what's been going on so that they can answer questions, but quite often they don't have time to get in on the live event. So, Kay Anna, not sure where Kay Anna is from, but lovely to see you here. I don't know. We have people that just drop in to see what's going on. We have people that are members wanting the updates, and we have people that are just curious, or you may have been invited here to look. Everybody's welcome. Everybody is welcome here, in the same way that everybody is welcome to become a citizen. Totally no fee. You don't have to get involved in anything. Everything that we have is optional, and everything that we have, you can. Um, Everything that we have within our community, you can participate in without putting your hand in your pocket. It's sometimes a longer and harder route that way, but it means that it's available to everybody regardless of their situation. Okay, so let's get started with that little short prayer. I just see Bazina's in as well from Edinburgh in Scotland. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, and through service, that they may attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Okay. We also have a little affirmation which helps us with that non-separatist ideology we have, where we don't pigeonhole people. You know, sometimes we pick up prejudices as we travel through life, and it's good to get rid of them, and our affirmation helps with that, so that we can just see everybody as a fellow human being. And the affirmation goes like this: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Leon says, when you have a chance, please explain the suggested payment options for members in the USA and Africa to buy our tokens. You can buy with a card, or you can buy with a crypto. Now payments operate in the USA and most countries in Africa. And if you've got a debit or credit card, you can buy that way. You can't actually buy directly our tokens as such at this moment in time, although that will change. But effectively, when you buy pulls, for example, in our Share Hope program, you are effectively buying our tokens, even though it doesn't show that way. It just shows as a dollar transaction, but you are in effect buying our tokens in that way. But there is no way currently that we sell tokens directly. You know, if you want to buy 100 tokens, or $100 worth of tokens, 100 tokens would be quite a lot, wouldn't it? Because the tokens are worth around $300 each. So you need a big wallet for that. But you know, whatever you want to buy, there is no path to that at the moment. We are in the process of moving from the Waves exchange into the Binance Smart Chain. That will be completed this month, and I've got more information on that in a moment. And once we have completed that move, then there will be ways that you can buy our tokens, and you will be able to buy them with crypto on the Binance Smart Chain or through our own exchange page using either crypto or a debit or credit card. Okay. For the pools, yeah, you can buy the pools using, if you're in the States, you can't use coin payments, but you can use now payments in the United States, and you can use a debit or credit card, Liam. And we got Derek in from West Palm Beach, Florida, and Andrew in from New Zealand. Some football going on over there at the moment, some World Cup thing, Ladies World Cup. Don't know exactly what's going on. I believe England is still involved. Scraped through the last round, whatever that was. I've seen something about that. I don't. It's not something I follow very closely, but it's there. Okay. I hope that's answered your question anyway, Leon. It's available in the dashboard to buy the pools. No problem. Okay. What else have we got? Right. Yeah. What have we been up to? Well, we've been up to doing things for the switch of our token. But first of all, let me tell you, we had a problem that cropped up. I'm sure that cropped up yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday, where Avast and AVG, they're both the same. They're just different names, but they're the same antivirus software. Blocked our site, We Share Abundance, as unsafe or a scam. And I was a bit upset about this, and I got onto them, and I got frustrated because I couldn't get through to anybody, and all I got back when I put in something was a sort of standard one-line answer saying that we've checked it all and it's all we're correct and you're wrong. And I got more and more frustrated with it, and it brought back some frustration that I'd had with AVG. I've been a user of AVG for probably 5 or 6 years, maybe more, maybe 10. I don't know, time passes so quickly. And earlier on this year, I had horrendous problems with them where their software removed drivers and things, and their support couldn't put it right. And in the end, I mentioned it to Dave from Avazoo, and he said, "Oh, all you need is this program, and that will put it right for you." It's called Driver. It's a free program. It's not. It's called. I'm just looking what it's called. Driver Talent. If you ever get a problem, go for that one. Okay. If you've ever got drivers missing or anything. As I say, the AVG support team, and they escalated it to their super support level, and they messed about with it for a couple of days, and still the drivers weren't there, and it just messed up the whole computer. Fortunately, I have another computer I was able to do some work on, but it was really frustrating, and I just got cheesed off with AVG at that time. The Driver Talent fixed it in probably 2 or 3 minutes. I just ran their free program. You just put all the drivers back that were supposed to be there. No, it took longer than that. It 2 or 3 minutes to come up with the drivers that were needed that were missing, and then I can't remember how long it took, but it took probably an hour for them to load all the drivers again. But anyway, it fixed it totally free, no problems. Something that AVG couldn't do, and I cancelled AVG, and they did give me a refund because I got a paid account with them. But the problem with AVG yesterday brought this back into mind, and I got all worked up about it because we don't want our site to be blocked for any reason, especially because we've got a big Facebook advertising campaign about to kick off. So I went about it all the wrong way because I got agitated. And this morning, I spend every morning, I don't know whether you know, but I spend every morning with a few hours of meditation. And I thought, I've done it all wrong because I'm supposed to just love everybody and forgive everybody. So I got onto AVG and I sent them a nice letter um, saying, um, I understand that you've decided to protect your customers, and that's fine by me. But what I do is I invite you to join us. It's totally free. You can hopefully feel the love. And I told them what we're about, and I invited them to join. And I said, and in time, I'm sure you'll learn that we are a danger to anybody and not a scam. And come and take your own time and do whatever you feel is right for your clients. And I thought that was a nice, loving way to go about it. And within a few hours, I got a message saying they had removed the block. Okay, the power of meditation. Okay, so that is something that was. It took up quite a lot of time yesterday. It took up a little bit of time today, but not that much. We were able to get on with other things. Deviani has been doing some things, and I'll get into those in a moment. I do wish people would watch videos before they ask questions, why do I have to buy every pool separately? You don't. And there's a video on the page that explains how you can just click them all, take them all in one go. So I've had people getting onto me about that, and one person saying, "Oh, I'm a programmer, and this should be this way and that way." Um, well, it is that way. So perhaps a programmer should take the time to investigate things before they complain about them. Okay, because it all takes up time and time is precious. One thing that takes time is paying out people from the staking programs we have, the stakes and secondary stakes. And I did tell you uh, earlier on this month after we got them all, I said, there's a lot of them and I've got a lot to do. And I don't know whether I'm going to get them done even before weekend. So we normally ask for up till the 10th to get everybody paid. But I said, it might go beyond that. Anyway, I got on them today and plowed through them all, and we've got them all paid with a day in hand. So my worst predictions of it running well over the 10 days into maybe 11, 12 or 13, we did it in 9, okay? So it's within our set limits. Right. Right, where are we? Let's have a look. We've got Omide in from Nigeria, and we've got Reynolds in from Trinidad and Tobago, and we've got Leon we've seen already, great example of conflict resolution. Yeah, I went about it the right way eventually, and we got, it's very easy to bang heads and get nowhere. So yeah, it is, Leon. Yeah. Okay. Right. In the process of the conversion to ShareHope from With Abundance tokens, the ShareHope token is on the Binance Smart Chain. For people that have With Abundance tokens in their available cash wallet, you've got two options. I'll be sending out a message about this, but unlimited withdrawal available if you want to move them into waves. They will remain as With Abundance tokens in waves, and we will remain obligated to buy up those tokens at a reasonable price over a period of time, and I can't give a time for that. The alternative is you leave them in your available cash wallet, and I was going to do it on Friday, but I think it's too late to do that. We've got to give you a bit more time. So on Monday, Any tokens that are left in the available cash wallet will be moved into the ShareHope wallet and be available for withdrawal under the withdrawal plan there. They will be boosting your wealth value in there. So you've got two choices. If you've got tokens in your available cash, you can either withdraw them to Waves or leave them where they are, and we'll move them into the ShareHope wallet, where they will be automatically changed into ShareHope tokens. Similarly, if you have Wheeze Abundance tokens in the Waves blockchain, in the Waves account, Waves exchange, and you want them to get into the ShareHope, you can upload them into the ShareHope wallet, and they will boost your wealth in there. Anything in the ShareHope wallet is governed by the same withdrawal rules. So it will be as per your qualification, whether it's $10 or $20, $30, $40, $50, $100,000, whatever it is you qualify for, the withdrawal will be at that level. And if you don't know what the qualifications are, get a look at the page. I'm not going to put the link in because I put it in before, but I will tell you what it is. It is in the menu, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Yeah, it's in as progressive passive income. That will be changed in the not too distant future to ShareHope or something like that. I don't know. It's there in the menu, progressive passive income. So if you don't know what the qualifications are, go and watch the video there. And if you want to learn how to make the payments, go and watch the video there. It's only like, I think it's 3 minutes and 8 seconds or something like that, the video that explains all about payment and why you don't have to buy it all separately. You can buy it all separately if you want. You can buy a couple of pools this month and a couple of pools next month and a couple of pools the month after, and all added together, boom, you'll qualify for withdrawals. You don't have to do it all in one go. But we are adding an option to do it all in one go, which will be less expensive because there won't be any fees. We're going to cover all the fees on it, whether you pay by crypto or by card. We're going to cover the fees, so it'll be just a straight $100 purchase. It'll be just one button. You click it, boom, and it will do everything. And when you pay that, you get an automatic $1,000 boost into your ShareHope wallet as well. The idea of the ShareHope program and the wallet is that you want to keep the balance in your ShareHope wallet as high as possible. It's not about trying to withdraw it all. It's about building it up so that you put in more in tokens in a month than you're drawing out in cash. The more you do that, the longer it will be available for generations to come. And we're going to have lots of ways of doing that. Initially, if you've got just say a $10 withdrawal first year and you're active, you'll be putting at least $50 a month into your account. So we'd be drawing out 10 and putting 50 in, it'll be increasing by $40 a month. That's without Powder One bonus or raffle prizes or anything else that we introduce. That's just logging in on a daily basis. So year two, you'll be withdrawing $20. Year three, $30. Year four, $40. Year five, it's a break situation. That's why we need additional ways to boost that. In year six, you'll be withdrawing $60. Now it could be a lot more than that, depending on how you go about that. But we're looking at minimums here. Year six, $60 coming out. If you've only got $50 going on, it's going to reduce the balance that you have in there. So we're going to give you lots and lots of ways where you can keep boosting that balance and keep it growing. I mean, we have the free raffle, which will usually take care of it for a while as well. But we'll be putting in more ways where you can keep boosting um, the amount in your balance there, so that it will be available for many generations to come. And as people carry on doing things, it will keep growing, and it will be there as financial security for you and for your uh, offspring for many generations. We have other programs. We have the other staking programs. That these are the ones that I've been struggling to get. Well, not struggling, but I mean, I have to find the time. I have to make the time to get in there and make the payments at the moment. Once we get onto the Binance Smart Chain, we will start to find ways that we will automate that process, and that'll make it better for everybody, because it'll mean you get paid faster anyway. But at the moment, everybody gets paid within. I don't think we've ever gone longer than the 9 days that we have this month, and usually it's within 5, 6, 7 days of the calculation being made on the. I think it's made on the 2nd of the month. So that will be an added benefit from the Binance Smart Chain. We will be going with our own exchange facility, so you will be able to guarantee a quick and easy transaction internally, a bit like most of the exchanges have internal transfers between people, and then it'll be a similar sort of thing, but you'll be able to, we'll, take your Sharehope tokens. You will have the option to put them out on the Binance Smart Chain if you want, but we will, if you choose, convert them into BEP20. That's the Binance Smart Chain version of Tether rather than the Tron blockchain version of Tether. So we will be moving to BEP20 for the stable stake and secondary staking as well. That has advantages because it's all on the same blockchain as our token, but it also has advantages because the fees are even less than the Tron blockchain fees. Tron used to be really, really competitive, but it's gradually crept up, and the BEP22, I think it's about 50 cents or something per transaction, whereas the Tron blockchain is anything between $1 and $3, $4 sometimes per transaction. So that is something that will be implemented as well. I'm hoping we can get that done by the end of this month. But if we can't, we can't. But there will still be the availability to go directly onto the Binance Smart Chain if we don't have our internal exchange done in time. Okay. What else have we got? I did make some notes. Oh yeah, it's the 10th tomorrow. And the 10th, we have within We Share Abundance our own plans and programs and everything, but we also encourage multiple income streams because it offers you more security. It's a logical way to go. You never know what's going to happen in the future, and so multiple income streams is spreading your load. It's like an insurance policy, if you like. If something goes wrong with one, you've got all the others to fall back on. And those multiple income streams that we have in the dashboard, they're not recommendations, but they are programs that we've reviewed and think pretty solid. We expect you to be around due diligence, and if you get involved in them, it's your choice. But one of them is called BitSports, and BitSports has on the 10th and what, the 10th? Yeah, the 10th, 20th, and the 30th of every month, you can transfer your income from the P wallet to the T wallet. They've got three wallets: an E wallet, a P wallet, and a T wallet. Don't really know why they set it up that way. The P wallet, you can only transfer funds to the T wallet on those 3 days: the 10th, the 20th, and the 30th. And then from the T wallet, I think you can withdraw it. I've never tried a withdrawal so far. We're just building in there. um, but from the T wallet, you can definitely uh, add them into your deposit or whatever they call it for their arbitrage in sports betting to make you more money. It's like compounding, if you like. But you can only do that on those 3 days. So the 10th is an important day tomorrow. If you're in Bit Sports, get into there and you can make your transfer out of the P wallet. You've got to have a minimum of $10. As long as you've got $10 in your P wallet, you can transfer it into the T wallet. And from there, you can decide what you want to do with it. I thought I had something else that I was supposed to be mentioning, but I've only got that one note on my pad. I think that pretty much covers things. I know that Avazu, Dave always goes the extra mile. He looked really tired to me on the Monday. I wasn't live on the Monday one, but I did watch the replay. He looked really tired, and I spoke with him briefly today, and he sounded really tired. So he needs to look after himself. But I know he always goes the extra mile for people, and he's got this program now where if you've got a raffle ticket in the Avazu raffle, every week you can play the game and win potentially thousands of dollars. And I know he'll be talking more about that, both in if you're a distributor, or I think they've scrapped the distributor program, but if you were a distributor or are classed as a distributor, you should get an email for the Zoom broadcast. I think that's at 8 o'clock London time today. So he'll be running through a few things on that. But I think the main thing to get on is the 9 o'clock questions and answer session that he has on a Wednesday. That's 9 o'clock London time, whatever that is, New York time, 4 p.m. in it, New York time. Because he'll be going through an awful lot about the game and the structure and how you can win money. It's every week, but they also have a sort of mega thing every 4 weeks. So there's a lot of opportunity. I know a lot of you have tickets, but if you haven't got one, it's worth getting, even if it's just a $20 ticket, just to get in those free games every week, where you can win every week potentially. You know, it's there and it's open. And at the moment, everybody has a better chance of winning because there are less people with tickets. As more and more tickets are sold, the prize money is going to go up, but the chance of winning is going to go down because there'll be more people competing. So at the moment, if you get in those games, you stand a real good chance because you won't be competing with a lot of people. But just get in them. But there are those two. I think one's at 8 o'clock and one is definitely at 9 o'clock. The 8 o'clock one, if you've not got a link for that, then you're not considered a distributor or whatever they're going to call you now. Okay, so you can't get in the personalized links. No questions there. Let me check in the app here. And we'll see if we've got any more people in on YouTube or Twitch. I told you Lewis was in, as he usually is, very early on YouTube. We've got Bush 18 from Twitch saying, "Hey, what's up, G?" Okay. Um, I don't know where you're from, but you're very welcome. Nice to see you here. Um, let's have a look. That's it. I can't see any questions. I think I've covered everything. Oh, I've not given you the numbers, have I? I did take them out, so I better give them to you. And then if you've got any questions, um, you need to get them in while I'm going through the numbers. Because after that, if there's no questions, I'm going. Okay. Um, so the last 24 hours, we had a net increase of 20 in our registered members to 40,185. Net increase because we take out people that haven't logged in for 2 months, but we always have new registrations, and it just means we've had 20 more registrations than the people we took out. The active member count in the last 24 hours is up by 35 to 3,800, sorry, 3,974. Active members are people that are logging in on a regular basis, usually every day, but at least half the available in a month. Multiply Visa, no change in anything there, apart from we do have a few more email verified members. It's up by 11 to 15,665. I think the bonus pool will go up to the next dollar. It's at the moment it's at $10,203.83. And that goes up a little bit every day that you log in because you get a revenue share. And those are the numbers. Once we have the Visa Abundance token moved up to the shareholder token, got everything working nicely on the Binance Smart Chain, we will be addressing the Visa token, and I've got plans for that. The plans are to make sure that we get that Visa token up over $2 or $3, and there will be initially limits on the withdrawals from the Multiply Visa site because we're going to have to balance it. You won't be able to, if you've got $1,000, you won't be able to just catch $1,000 like that. We'll have to moderate it some way, but we'll be looking into it and we'll be getting it there so that you'll be making withdrawals on a regular basis anyway and get money out again. Okay. So that covers everything, I think. That's it from me. I'll be here same time tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share bookings publicly. Until then, get out there, be We the Warriors, help a few people out, share some love and abundance. Be of service, loving service to others. It'll change your life so much for the better, and in every way, not just in feeling good, which is the most important thing, really. If you feel good, it doesn't matter about everything else. But you will also you start attracting everything that you want to need in life to you. So get out there, be with the warriors, share love and abundance. I'll see you up tomorrow. Until then, I'll see you later, alligator. Whoa, hey, the wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.